Hey, hey! Uh, I am here to help y'all out because this next dish I thought would be good for Easter or Mother's Day is coming up. And I think mothers would like this recipe. And I know the Easter Bunny would like this recipe. We're making green beans with a herb sauce, and we're using the green beans that are already cut and ready to go in the vegetable section at your grocery store. Don't have to do anything to them. All right, I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt to our bean water, and 3 teaspoons equal a tablespoon, because my tablespoon measure is not here. I think it's in the dish pit. All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil and let it cook just for not very long at all. And then we're going to transfer it to a water bath, so it'll stop the cooking. And then we're going to take all these wonderful ingredients right here, which is buttermilk, sour cream, lemon juice, tarragon, chives, basil, and dill, and the zest of 1 lemon. It's going to be really, really good. Okay, it's not going to take this long to boil, to get back to boiling. So I'm going to go ahead. Our beans are so cold. They have been refrigerated well. So I'm asking you to turn this off when it returns to a boil, which may take a few minutes, because those beans are definitely gonna cool it back down. So there we go. Cook away, little bean, cook away. All right, so let's move on over here, and we're gonna put a tablespoon of basil, a tablespoon of tarragon. I adore tarragon, just adore it. And a béarnaise sauce over a steak. Oh my gosh. You like that, Eddie? You like tarragon?
I do. I like that it's under sing salt.
Yes. Everybody loves our Paula Deen silly salt. It's silly, kind of like me. All right. And I'm going to just kind of, here it is. Things get moved around on cooking day around here. So I'm just going to rough chop our chives. Oh gosh, those smell wonderful. See if you can smell that, Eddie. I mean, I don't think I've ever smelt any that smelt that. That had
basil, that. The basil.
Oh gosh, yes, basil. Did I put in the basil yet?
You did.
Yeah, I've already put it in. But yeah, the chive, and you think, well, chive doesn't have a lot of fragrance, but it does. It's got more than one would think. So I'm just trying to remove most of the stem off the dill, which is probably not necessary at all, but I don't want any complaints from the peanut gallery. I wish our food processor could zest this lemon, but it can't. So I'm gonna have to do this by hand. I'm just still so surprised about those chives. It smelled like a sweet Vidalia onion that had grown in the middle of garlic. Okie dokie. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to add a little garlic too. Speaking of garlic. All right, I'm going to add the buttermilk. All righty. Look at this beautiful, perfectly ripe avocado. So beautiful. And you know, it's hard. It is hard. In fact, if you want to decide on your way from work that you'd like to do a little Mexican meal, there's good chance that you won't be able to find a ripe avocado. Do y'all have that same problem? I can go in and touch every one of them, and it'd be hard as my head. All right, now the last thing to go in is the sour cream. This is gonna be yummy with all those fresh herbs. So we can eat this because it only calls for half of an avocado. All right, there's just another 2 or 3 things that I've got to add. And one is a teaspoon of salt and a little pepper, but I think I just love that coarse ground. Eddie, I grabbed this the other day because the pepper is always on the right. And so I grabbed the one on the right without looking. And I mean, I just was going to town. And I said, well, I don't see any brown. It was salt. So you can ruin a dish quick that way. Oh, I wish y'all could smell all those herbs. The sweetest smell. And my grandma Paula, y'all, she would, oops, making another mess. My grandmother Paula would take the seeds to the avocado and stick toothpicks around it and then sit it down into some water. And she would grow the most beautiful avocado vines. They were so pretty. So pretty. So about a tablespoon. By the time that's chopped, it'll be about a tablespoon. All right, so we got our parsley, our salt, and our pepper. And our beans are about to come to a boil. Now this will hold y'all in the refrigerator for a couple of days. So it's one of those dishes that you can do ahead. You can have your green beans cooked and chilled. Look at that avocado. That is so good, y'all. Wow. So I got me a bucket of ice. So I'm just put it right over in there. And then I'm gonna add some cold water to it and it'll stop that cooking quick. Right now I wanna drain this real good. In fact, I'm probably gonna wrap it in a towel because I don't want this to water down that wonderful herb sauce. You're gonna wanna drink it. It's that good. So how about that? Just a little parsley on top. This is so good. Like I said, you can serve this cold, which makes it even better. You can make this ahead of time, and then right before you pull it out to serve it, put a little of the sauce on top. And carry this to the table for extra dipping. Whether you want the bunny to hop in and eat it, or you want your beautiful wife or your beautiful mother to sit down and enjoy this dish. Either way, it's a winner. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. Y'all delicious.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.